Don't worry. Everything is under control. No.
Turn your back for just a split second and watch Kemah city government devolve into a kindergarten class. So much for the honeymoon after that nasty mayoral campaign.
They're 6-year-olds. How much trouble can they be?
Carl Joyner has been mayor of Kemah for less than 2 months.
I think you'll find that council will be working very well with me.
Flash forward 3 weeks later.
Total lack of character and lack of integrity on behalf of Carl Joyner.
I was angry, I was disgusted, I was appalled.
I've had some very choice foul language for our current sitting mayor.
Everyone said it'd be tough up here with 5 people against me, and it is.
So what the hell happened?
And I think it was shameful that they were removed.
The new mayor wanted to change the pictures in the city hall lobby.
My understanding is that they've been removed in order to make room for larger pictures of the 6 of us. To me, that's shameful.
Shameful? When Terry Gale was mayor, no one complained on city council that Administrator Walter Gant was the guy signing the checks. But new council member Robert Kelly wanted only council members to sign.
I'd like to recommend that we require the signature card to be 3 members of council only.
But we've really slapped Walter in the face. You guys don't trust him, okay? That's the way I read this. You don't trust him, and you don't trust the staff.
I think there's a lot of things in the past that have gotten signed that we didn't know anything about.
Translation, city council wants more power. And after the meeting, Councilman Kelly was busy looking for dirt on the new mayor. How much his architecture firm was getting from government COVID loans.
They're pushing me around.
Who?
The kids. They're walking all over me.
Days later, Joyner asked Administrator Walter Gant, who's also the part-time police chief, bad idea, to look into allegations about Councilwoman Collins not paying her property taxes.
Yeah. Good, now we're having fun.
It's a legitimate question, but it smacked of payback.
And I don't think that we should be subject to any kind of investigations personally because of what we do as a volunteer.
Hey, I've got an idea. Don't run for office next time, because the people have a fundamental right to know if you guys are paying your fair share of property taxes.
Oh, excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself.
So who are you, man?
I'm the party pooper.
Did you ever consider to simply pick the telephone up and talk to me about this? That's what I would have done for anyone up here.
That's one of the problems in this town. Public officials who don't think the public, the bosses, have a right to know this stuff. So while the kids are squabbling at Kemah City Hall, why don't we look at the facts?
The taxes that were past due were taxes of my 27-year-old son, who is a first-time homeowner.
The records of the Galveston County Appraisal District show Councilmember Collins was actually sued for not paying taxes by Galveston County, WCID 12, and the city of Kemah. In February, she paid back taxes of more than $21,200 right as she ran for re-election. Maybe it's a coincidence, but she's now furious that the mayor investigated.
You should be appalled that any representative of our city would do this under any circumstances.
The paybacks in Kemah continue. City Council voted to now make Mayor Joyner share his office at City Hall with them. Must be cozy.
Well, I've got news for you. You're mine now.
And guess who else is back? Matt Wiggins, who came in last in the mayor's race, rejected. But it sounds like Joyner's political enemies now want to put Wiggins on the Kemah Community Development Corporation board.
The word is on the street is that Doug's stepping down and you guys are going to put Matt Wiggins on. That's the word out there on the street, and that's not fair to the people that are applying here.
Don't ask me why, but KCDC controls 40% of this town's budget. That's a recipe for trouble, since Mr. Wiggins and Mr. Joyner are such buddies. Not.
The most horrifying monster menace ever conceived will be oozing into this theater.
Matt Wiggins reminds us of the Blob, always finding a way to ooze back in power and control in Kemah. But he's already on the powerful water board. Here's an idea: prohibit folks in Kemah from being on two powerful city agencies at the same time. How about financial disclosure? Wiggins already rents the Kemah Visitor Center, city property. He's got a conflict, which doesn't seem to matter much in Kemah, or his misuse of city water bills. Wiggins is already accused of violating his lease on the Visitor Center, but council may ignore that too. Is that really the guy you want to give more power over taxpayers' money? On Wednesday, City Council was supposed to meet in a workshop at 6 p.m. to hear from other candidates, folks who don't already have power like Matt Wiggins. But suddenly, three of Joyner's biggest opponents on council, and Wiggins' friends, decided they all couldn't show up.
We're the Musketeers. It's up to us to put an end to the Cardinals' plot.
In return, Joyner tried to cancel the meeting, but council, they're going forward anyway, without him. So talk of an ordinance to ban negative social media regarding the mayor, city council, KCDC, and city staff, we'll just have to wait for the next fight.
This type of behavior must absolutely stop. It is why the city of Kemah is a laughingstock in Galveston County.
That from the guy trying to find dirt on the new mayor.
Oh, come on, stop whining. You kids are soft. You lack discipline.
Maybe people are laughing at Kemah because the politicians seem to spend so much time on petty personal vendettas, relitigating elections. People have a right to criticize Kemah politicians, whether they like it or not. It's called the First Amendment, even if what they say is juvenile. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!